They're sent by the courts right into homes, allowed to take people into custody and make arrests. Not police, constables.
After the shooting of 2 Boston police officers this month by a constable, 5 investigators started looking into what their powers are. Karen Anderson found there's plenty of cause for concern.
Daryl Hines strides to his patrol car, handcuffs and badge gleaming on his belt. His cruiser and pictures posted online portray a formidable law enforcement operation. But Hines is no police officer. He's a constable. And in fact, he's charged with impersonating a police officer and 17 firearms violations. Investigators say he bought Glock handguns meant only for police.
Let's do this.
A strikingly different image from Constable Paul Theriault.
It's a service business.
Theriault, who's the president of the Massachusetts Constable Association, prefers a low-profile approach.
This is about making the right contact with the right paperwork and getting it properly served. I'm a constable with Norfolk, and I have these papers.
What's a constable?
We serve civil process.
The role of constables is under scrutiny after Kirk Figueroa, sworn in as a constable in Boston, shot and nearly killed 2 Boston police officers this month. He was licensed by the city despite having an out-of-state arrest record, including arson and impersonating a police officer, an unstable work history, numerous aliases, and a fascination with policing.
Constable is very much like a mailman. He goes, he delivers the process in hand.
But 5 Investigates has found constables are doing more in Massachusetts, and it's all legal, including taking people into custody on civil warrants, despite having no state requirements for any kind of training. They're elected or sworn in by individual cities and towns.
There was a time when constables did some public safety work in the 1800s, but they don't anymore.
Mass Chiefs of Police Association President William Brooks says the system is outdated and the laws haven't kept up with the shift to modern policing.
The lines need to be clear. There should not be gray areas. The police here, in the way we dress and the cars we drive, and people who are not the police over here, and there should not be gray lines in the middle.
When you see the pictures of him, when you see the cars that they're using, the badges, what's your reaction to that?
I'm concerned anytime someone dresses up like or sets their car up to look like law enforcement.
Back to Daryl Hines, he's fighting the charges. His attorney wouldn't address the case, but believes constables are law enforcement.
Law enforcement agencies throughout the Commonwealth routinely purchase firearms for their departments, that there's no prohibitions in the laws for doing this.
It looks like he's trying to pass himself off as a police officer.
Constables are thoroughly vetted by their police departments. They are sworn in by their local municipalities. They have specific statutory authority that the legislature has given them.
And there are signs, though, that the vetting of constables is about to get tougher. In Salem, where Daryl Hines is licensed, and in Boston, the cities are eyeing new ordinances. Well, new at 7 o'clock, we look at just how far a constable could go, power some call outrageous, and what the Baker administration and legislators now want to do about it. Karen Anderson, 5 Investigates.